What's up? This is Manish. I'm Patrick.
I'm Joe.
Toribio.
And it's gonna be a show. Hopefully, it's weekly or maybe bi-weekly. Just talking about man stuff. We're gonna be discussing sports. What else?
Wrestling,
Movies, fights,
video games.
everything, man. Everything related to men. So,
Socks.
was that?
No, I'm playing.
And socks. Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Socks are important.
Socks for men and underwears.
Hanes.
That's what I get for gifts.
You know. Well, we're sponsored by the Noresta Writing Cartel.
There
Sorry.
you go.
No, so check out for them. They have books coming out. Rise FTW, Joey Miles, The Untold Story, and what's the other book?
Connor Masters.
Connor Masters.
I still gotta come up with a title for it, but that's the character's name.
So it's all part of the Northeast Kingdom. It's a Northeast Kingdom series. So anyway, let's move on. So what's up, man?
What do you got going on?
Nothing. You went out last night?
Oh, I went out. Yeah, I went to my club in Manchester that I go to every Thursday night. It was fun.
We're located in Lawrence, Massachusetts. He lives in
live in
Derry, New
Derry,
Hampshire, which
yeah.
is close to Manchester. Trivio and I live in Lawrence. Yeah, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, that helps. So they actually know where we're at. But one thing, I don't know how it is if you guys are listening to this or watching this and you guys live somewhere far away where this doesn't affect you, then sorry for doing this. But our last call time is 1 o'clock up here, and
Bullshit.
it is bullshit because in Miami or something, my buddy was telling me it was 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
New York is 6.
There you go.
Texas is 2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So why the hell does New Hampshire get fucked? Because I now go out early. I'll go to a bar at 8, which no one else goes, but I don't care because I want to drink and get shit faced. So I don't know. I figure if it was open later, I could go later with the crowd.
I'll
Not
tell
be
you
the
though.
only guy.
I'll tell you though. One thing I learned with last calls and all that. As a dude, man, when you're trying to lay game all night to girls, you're trying to talk to girls. Best time of the night's from that 12 to 1 o'clock.
No, you stand by that.
I stand by that, man. It's the time when shit goes down. It's all the looks you've been doing all night and little chatter you do when you walk to the bathroom or something. That's the time to lay your game, man. It's right then and there. I don't know what it is, but I mean that's when I got my luckiest.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So I don't know.
So you figure if they extended that, then a lot of guys' game is going to hell. Is that what
No,
you're
I'm just saying. I mean, it's just is there something about that time of night?
maybe. And the whole idea that that's.
Well, everybody's trying to get drunk before that. You know what I'm saying? Before they actually have to leave.
Yeah.
So hey, it becomes easier.
If it was closing time, I mean, if the last call was 3 o'clock, I mean, are you getting lucky, getting numbers, getting good conversation from 12 to 3? Is there something about the 12 o'clock hour?
Maybe.
Or is it just like you said? Is that time when you're going down from last calls at 3 and it's 2:30? Is that when everyone else is getting their lucky go at it?
It could be a combination.
I mean, yeah, I guess the whole idea of, oh, this is it, the night's almost over, time to settle, or something, however it goes.
Time to hook them in and
Yeah.
But
And then there's
Yeah.
that smile.
yeah.
Mm.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm gonna tell you a little story about me and this guy. We were at a bar one night, and he had just broken up with his girl. So
She had broken up with me.
okay, my bad. She broke up with him.
Bitch.
And dude, I was giving you that looks better on you if I say you broke up with her. But anyway, so all night we were trying to talk to girls, and some of us were succeeding, others weren't. But
It happens.
so anyway, we get down there, and he starts talking to this girl, and I can't find Joe, and I'm about to talk to this other girl who's hot, man. And but the other girl's friend, this girl's big. Joe. I feel bad for the man because he just lost his girl, so he's trying to get hooked up with this girl, and I took a bullet for the team, but it was within that hour that Joe did that shit to me. But I look for Joe, he's outside, so I'm like, all right, I'll give Joe a minute. Let me try to talk to this one girl. So the girl leaves. I try to follow her, but some gargantuan woman stood in front of me and said, Joe's outside. We need to go talk to him and my friend. Shit. So anyway,
And this is all okay. He doesn't believe this, but that was not my doing. I went out to talk to the friend, maybe get her number, and that was pretty much it. I was ready for the night to end. I did not know that the ogre was going back for you, the girl that can. I don't know what. Didn't she say she could speak Russian?
yeah,
And
she
then,
was
like,
Russian.
Oh, well, yeah,
That'll tell you one thing. She was Russian.
and then she goes, and she was also like, "Oh, I can speak like a lot of Spanish. We work with a lot of."
Yeah, I don't know how we got to think of Spanish. But
Yeah,
anyway,
but it was just I don't know. It was funny because she couldn't.
I know.
That's my whole point of that.
Yeah, but speaking of Russia, actually, so as an American male, let's say 27 to 35, where's the quickest place in this world you would die?
I mean, I'd have to believe it'd be Russia.
I mean, besides the Middle East, besides
besides places that genuinely hate us,
hate Americans, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I say Moscow. I mean, within you get off the plane in Moscow at 3:45. You go to Moscow, you might have a drink, some vodka, or go eat something. By 4:30, you're back in someone's trunk, dude. I don't know. I've seen so many videos. Man,
I was gonna say, you look on YouTube a lot and Break or whatever, all those other sites, and you see like people fighting, and you're like, hear the language they're talking. It's Russian, and they're sitting there like shooting each other.
Well, how do you know it's Russian?
I know the sound of Russian.
Well,
or the little news thing that's on the bottom says now in wherever.
These two dudes just started shooting in the middle of daylight. They started fighting about something, I don't know. And one put out a gun, the other put out a gun, the other one grabbed it. Then the other one put out, like, spray. And they're just going at it in the middle of the street, and people are just kind of walking by, not even...
Yeah. Like it's an everyday thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think within 45 minutes and an hour...
Nobody want to get shot, man.
Well...
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to let someone shoot me, but I mean...
You would think someone would be running around, like, getting out of the way.
People are just walking.
And the thing was, in the video, he was like, capping off rounds, too. Like,
Yeah, he was.
like, he was
Yeah,
shooting into the...
I don't know the name of it. Should have got it
I
down.
don't know, just look for a Russian guy shooting people.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Russian.
All right.
Russians.
You dirty Russians. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, but... All right.
We all crazy.
All right, so another thing we'll start talking about shows that, men might like. New shows coming out. The one that I'm very interested in is The Following with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. I mean... it looks like it looks like one of those shows that isn't going to be... Like, it's not meant to be around for many seasons. It's like...
Yeah.
Someone maybe wrote it for a movie,
Yeah.
but like maybe there's too much or not enough, or they one of those things where they felt it could be more as like an HBO show. They had Tom Hanks did a while back.
Band of Brothers?
Well, that
Oh.
it's like that, but I forget. Yeah, we'll just go with that one. I forget what the other one was called, but yeah, Band of Brothers. Like, it could have been a book or a story that someone just decided to put onto a TV show for one season just to take airtime.
Now, you don't like Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
That's Footloose.
No, I like Footloose. I was in Footloose the musical as a kid, and it was hilarious. But I mean, sometimes, all right. Besides Footloose, what else has he been in? Like, that's good.
Dude, he's been in, like, a lot of movies.
Okay, I'm sure he's been in a lot of movies, but what are good? Exactly.
Kevin Bacon, dude, he did Footloose. It doesn't matter what he
It doesn't
did.
matter. No, he's just Footloose. Just
It's like Luke
Footloose.
Skywalker's character. He had done shit else, but...
He's on Robot Chicken voice. He was the voice of
the
the
fucking voice. I'm
He's
talking about
the
like
voice
a
of the
movie.
Okay.
He's the voice of the voice.
He's the voice of the Joker in the old Batman series, like animated Batman series. That's,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Just because you're old and you didn't watch that.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, have you heard from him really since? I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but sometimes it's their decision
Oh yeah.
to stay out of camera. You know what I'm saying?
Or do you get classified as one certain actor, and that's what?
Oh, you definitely get typecasted.
Yeah.
Like, he definitely got typecasted. The only one that didn't was Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah, because Harrison Ford is the sorry. Harrison Ford is the shit though. I mean,
Oh, Harrison Ford is the shit. Indiana Jones and...
The Fugitive and all that.
Did you know Tom Selleck was supposed to be Indiana Jones?
I can't see that
Could
happening.
you imagine that? I mean, that mustache thing?
Tom Selleck, Magnum PI.
I mean, really? Magnum P.I. is going to be Indiana Jones. I can't see him cracking a whip.
Okay, so moving on, so new shows. Yeah, check out Justified. Archer's coming back out. Archer's the best cartoon.
They got this new show on Cinemax called Banshee, and someone really wants to talk to you. And it's actually like, just a real quick thing. This guy gets out of jail. He's looking for his money and his girl, and they all have moved on with their lives. He was in jail 15 years, and he ends up going to the small town where she's at. He's about to leave because it's obviously not what he expected. She has a family, all this other bullshit. He's at a bar talking with the new local sheriff that no one actually knows, has met yet, and he gets killed. And then he takes over. The sheriff gets killed. And since nobody knows his face, he basically just takes over the role. And there is a little bit of kind of far-fetched, and he calls up his buddy that's a hacker, and changes the whole, like, oh, this is him, here's his license, all that shit. So he takes over, and the town is like, it's right around Amish country, but it's a dirty town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with that show, Amish Mafia?
I have no idea. I kind of want to watch it, but like, what's
Is it true? Is it not?
like what is
Could be.
what's an Irish mafia?
Amish.
Amish. I know what their Irish mafia is. Sorry.
Might be a delightful Irish people.
Like, what did they? Did they just all have beards? Like, it's just down to here, right?
You don't know what Amish people are?
I actually have no idea what. Like, I mean, I know what it is.
Yeah, it's Amish.
Style
It's,
of life.
yeah, it's like, I'm not sure about the religion aspect of it, but they don't live with certain commodities that we live with. They don't watch TV. They don't, I don't know if they use electricity. I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either. No, they live completely old school.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just, they don't want to get corrupted by technology.
Well,
or
who the hell's
whatever.
gonna be afraid of that?
Yeah, but I mean, that's some old school dudes, man.
Oh, I'm sure like they could whoop ass, but like,
You ever seen Kingpin with Woody Harrelson?
oh
That
yeah,
dude's Amish, I was watching that the other day.
that movie's awesome.
All right,
Woody Harrelson's the shit.
another show that I'm about to get shit for. They're about to get on me about this, but it's actually good, man. The Bachelor,
You feminine motherfucker.
dude, it's fucking good. I don't know why I started watching it, but
Were the candles lit?
fuck you,
Were you
man.
in a bathtub? You were in a bathtub.
It was good,
Yeah,
man.
bubbles.
It was this dude's like Jack. He's the man, and these
Is he
girls.
hot?
That's why I didn't want to bring it up. But
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm done. Go ahead and say your piece.
no, this dude, man, he's rich. Well, they say he's rich, but he's been on The Bachelors before, like The Bachelorette, and they're bringing him back and some other people back. I guess this is the first time I've ever watched anything like this. But
he knows about it.
But yeah.
But
he's done research.
Recaps they've done.
Oh, okay.
All right, moving on.
That's
No.
really
So like,
about it.
well, I mean, like, what is it? What does he like? Long walks on the beach? Like, what's his type?
No, they all these girls
Did you
want
get
different
in?
dates. Yes, okay, here's what I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
As a dude,
Mhm.
okay, I'm gonna tell you this girl he has on there. She's an amputee. Well, not even she was born without part of her arm.
Okay.
Not just.
It's just. Not
And when he hugs her and stuff, he's always like putting his hand.
Yeah.
Now, would that stop you from dating a girl if she had her arm missing? I mean, seriously, honest,
I mean, honestly, as
The whole arm?
No, it's like to the elbow, it's like right here. Like she's no arm, no wrist, no hand,
Yeah.
forearm. It's nothing here.
I mean,
Not
I've never dated anyone like that.
Can you get past that?
wouldn't.
You have
I
a weak
could-
fucking stomach.
Well, because of that, the little.
Yeah, but I mean, you have a weak stomach.
Yeah, but I also that doesn't.
And you're also a picky motherfucker.
I am a picky motherfucker, but that doesn't.
I mean,
I'm
you roll
picky
your
for certain
sleeves up.
reasons. My sleeves aren't rolled up. This is fucking. Oh well, they are rolled up. God damn it. Fuck. Short sleeve shirt, and I haven't rolled up. I just got bitch.
So no, for real. I mean, would that stop you from dating a girl?
If it's her arm?
Yeah.
What
if you touched it?
I mean, how
poked you
cute
with
is she?
She's hot. She's smoking hot.
Nice body.
So a
Besides her
10.
arm.
She'd be a 10 if she.
Well, I mean, the thing is though, is like my thing on it is if I wouldn't go up and probably approach her, but if for
Which
whatever
arm?
reason I was in a situation where I was like with.
Which arm,
It's
though?
her right arm. No, wait, hold up. It's her my bad, left arm, left arm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
That
good.
make-
That makes it alright.
Yeah, because you never get married.
Oh.
But well, okay, would you date one?
I mean, I'm not a shallow man, but she has to look pretty fucking
She's hot.
good.
She's smoking. But smoking, she is. She's walking. I think she's kind of floating. She's kind of,
What do you mean? Okay,
It's
so
like,
is
hey,
there
she
something
has-
there?
yeah,
or is
yeah.
it-
It's
you said it was cut off.
No, it's like a nub.
So,
Like from here
so
down.
basically, yeah. So then, how the hell is anything like? It's nothing. It's just there's nothing. Oh, the sleeves of the shirts and shit.
She wears tank tops.
Oh damn, she shows that shit proud. Gotta respect that shit. Hey.
I mean, was she
Well, yeah, more power to
was it
you.
an
She
accident?
was born like that. So I mean,
Oh damn.
all the respects in the world to you. But I'm asking, would you date her?
I would date her.
I mean, you wouldn't approach her. Right?
I wouldn't approach
You
her.
wouldn't approach
I
her.
wouldn't. I would. I probably. If I was ever in a situation where, like, if she approached me, all right. Or if I was in a situation where, like, somehow we just start talking, then yeah. But I honestly wouldn't go out of my way.
Yeah, I mean that's the main thing. You wouldn't.
So you,
As a man, you're looking for a 10. Now,
But
as,
people
as
turn
a
into
man,
10s.
as a drunk
They do.
man,
I mean, people turn it
you
to
can hit a
10.
negative 2.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not a pretty motherfucker, but hopefully I get attracted when someone likes me. I get more attracted, for them.
Attractive
you know?
as time goes on.
But, so you date them. I mean, it's just hanging there, arms. Hey,
Yeah, I'd do it.
you would?
I don't want to sound terrible, man, but I mean,
Not me.
Yeah.
You would?
I guess. Well, I mean, some
That's-
serious shit, not some serious shit though.
I mean, you fall in love with her by that point. Of her, not just her, the way she looks.
Yeah. No.
By that point, you fall in love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's your girl.
That's totally different.
That's
yeah.
your girl. Anybody steps wrong to that, you set them straight.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. You?
Me?
Flip that shit.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things that would you be freaked out to touch it? Like, just hey, like the
I actually be like trying to touch it. Honestly, I was dating
No.
one time a long time ago. I was dating a girl who actually got into a car accident. She had scars like right here because of the car accident. It was a real bad car
Yeah.
accident. And I would touch it. She was trying to hide it with like tattoos and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I would touch it. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of to show her.
It doesn't
It was
bother
okay,
me.
it
Yeah,
didn't bother me,
it's
you know what I
it's
mean?
what shit happens basically. Yeah.
And
My
she actually got freaked out. She's like, don't touch. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I mean, to me, if you actually like somebody or you know what I'm saying, you get to know somebody, that shouldn't matter.
yeah
That's true. I mean, but it's all about the first reaction.
yeah that's.
But as you go, like,
I could totally.
you
I
would-
mean, I could get past it. I know
Yeah.
I could.
okay.
But
I mean,
I
you get
think I
freaked out
could.
at first, but then after that,
I honestly, but the thing was, I'd be worried. I mean, my stupid ass. I mean, I'm a klutz, and I know I'd do something stupid. Like I'd go reach. I'm sorry for one, but I'd go reach for her hand.
Yeah, I mean, that's natural though. I mean,
You know what I mean? But like I would.
But hey,
Exactly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or
okay. I mean, so I would
you
date
know, yeah.
her. I would date her.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay,
So that's the whole bad. See how I swayed that to get off from the Bachelor thing I was watching?
yeah,
Mm.
Dope.
I
yeah.
still forget it. Shit.
All right. So I'm gonna talk about football. College is over. Alabama won national championship. SEC team again. I wish Notre Dame would have won, and of course my Ohio State Buckeyes. They were on suspension this year, even though they went undefeated. Yeah, they got in trouble giving people money, kids money and shit.
Oh man, that whole
Every
thing-
college does it.
I'm
They just
telling
got caught.
You know, the thing is like, well, they should. I mean, they're on national TV.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, colleges are making millions. Colleges are making millions, but you know that as you step through the door as a college athlete, you're getting a free college and a chance
See,
to make it in the world.
see,
I mean, that's $100,000 you're getting for 4 years. That's $25,000 a year
Yeah.
for someone out of high school, basically.
I mean, I never went. I mean, I'm not an athlete, so I didn't know how that works. Like, I literally know nothing about that at all. But
Yeah.
my whole thing is that like people are like, oh, they shouldn't. No, they should. Again, they're on.
They're
To
getting
me,
paid though.
they should.
They
get paid.
They get their living free.
Yeah.
They get their food free. They get. I mean, you get a chance to make it to your goal like any other job. You
Yeah.
know, it's almost as in the professional world going in as a. What do the others people come in?
Mm.
Where they don't get paid.
Mm.
What do you call them?
Placements.
It's like interns.
Yeah, intern.
Oh,
It's like you're being an internship. You know, I mean, you're getting paid. You're getting a free education, man. Half of us would love to get a free education.
Mhm.
I
But they
had
have to
friends.
maintain like grade point averages and shit, right? Or,
Yeah, to maintain. But I mean, that's part of it. That's part of the deal.
They're
I
also
mean,
missing out on a lot of stuff throughout. I mean, football seasons last. because-
football's only from. I mean, basically, what you have spring training, and you have, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but do you really
It's-
think they
it's
have an
year-round.
off season? Yeah, exactly. So
It's
you're missing
year-round,
out
I
on
mean-
you're missing out on your youngest
You
youngest
get a
years.
free college education, man.
I mean, it's worth it. I would do it.
Any class you wanted, you got.
I mean, I would do it. I'm just saying.
And you get
like,
help in it. I mean, they're gonna give you. They're gonna let you
Oh,
pass.
yeah, they're gonna give you it obviously if you're that good.
I have friends who played college ball. You know, they got scholarships, and you know, one of them went to school when Ricky Williams went to school.
Really?
And yeah, they were. I don't know if they were down. They were dorms together or what, but they were pretty cool. My friend's in the NFL now. His name's Sean Rogers. I mean, they get mean, they get free shit. I know kids who come home and there's Cadillacs in the driveways.
Really?
My high schools. Yeah.
So okay, so now again, this is something I've watched a lot of movies. I've seen Varsity Blues. I've seen I can't even remember what the name was. It had Robert Downey Jr. I don't know. The guy was trying to go to which college and they kept bribing him with shit.
Oh, Johnny Be Good? No.
No, maybe.
Well, the Johnny Be Good program. Anyway,
but so it's legitimately like that. Like
people
you will
people
get
get clothes. People get tickets to anything they want. I had friends. We used to
as
go
like
to-
a bribe, or you already at the school and they give it to you, or is
No,
that trying to get you?
it's
To
trying
go?
to get you out.
People as the players.
Yeah, teammates of mine when I was in high school, we'd be sitting there like, hey, Texas Tech gave me a whole bunch of Six Flags tickets this weekend. Let's go to Six Flags, which is nothing to them. They get them for free and they're probably just here, you know.
But it's still it's a way.
We
to
go to
make
Six
it-
Flags.
yeah,
We
exactly.
go to NFL games. We go to everything. They get free passes down the locker rooms in the NFL. I mean, which is
Yeah.
cool because whatever. I mean,
That's
But-
that's one way of getting you on the hook. But at the same time, if you're playing football, obviously you love the game.
yeah. So I mean, it's whatever. But
You
I
played in
mean,
Texas, so you were.
When it comes to the territory, I think. I mean, people should make it that big of a deal.
it's gonna happen. You know,
Yeah, it's,
you
I
get
mean,
caught,
you're
you get
gonna
caught.
find. Yeah, well, you know.
You know, but Ohio State got caught. They went undefeated this year. I think they could have won the national championship, and I think they could have whooped Alabama. Anyway, NFL's in the playoffs right now. New England's playing Denver.
Yeah. No, New England's playing the Ravens.
Oh, the Ravens, my bad.
Baltimore. Ray Lewis's last game. Which if you don't mind, real quick, I just want to say, Ray Lewis is a crazy motherfucker. One, killed a man, self-defense, whatever.
Self-defense, man.
But
I don't count.
one thing that I've always admired about him, which I've always kind of wanted, like in any team that I've been a part of or whatnot, was like that one, like either you want to be that one guy or you want that guy that can like amp you up. And
Yeah.
I mean, the way I look at it is, if I was ever gonna get into like a huge serious fight or whatnot, I want Ray Lewis amping me up before I go out and do it. 'Cause I feel like I could not lose. I mean, do you listen? Like, you know, when they have home games, do you listen to him on the sideline? It's crazy.
But what is he gonna do? He's just gonna
Talk, dude. Listen to him.
He's
Dude.
gonna amp you up, but if you don't know how to fight, you're gonna get knocked out.
Dude, all right. You tell me right
now.
now that like your state of mind doesn't actually affect. I just hit the mic. I apologize. You tell me that your state of mind when you're going into something doesn't affect the outcome. You crazy?
Have you ever heard "Don't Believe the Hype"?
Yeah.
I believe in that. So
You
you
believe
can
in
be hyped up, but if somebody, I've seen the calmest people knock the craziest motherfuckers out.
I see that too.
So it doesn't matter. I mean, to me, it wouldn't. If you don't know how to fight, you could be amped up
Mm.
to a whole new level. You're gonna
Yeah.
get knocked out.
Mm.
You're gonna get knocked out, and that's it.
And you're amped up while you're knocked out.
Yeah. Well, no, that's when it all goes to shit.
That's when shit sucks.
Then then that goes to there's this punk rock group I like called Time Again, right?
Mhm.
And he has a song where he says, you know, you were the king before you even got in a fight, you
Mm.
know, and when you get in the fight, you get knocked out. So I mean, yeah, people who flaunt, who are big boys, who talk shit, you know, they're the ones. I mean, you haven't proved shit until you've proven yourself in whatever type of arena you're going to be in, you know.
Right.
So, but all right, what's the other game? It's San Francisco versus
Atlanta Seahawks?
Atlanta.
Is it? Yeah, Atlanta. They were
Yeah.
talking about that. Atlanta came. I don't know if you've watching the games, but Atlanta came.
Yeah, that came correct, but I think championship's gonna be San Fran, and I hate this. I hate New England. New England. I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan.
Well, we still gotta face Denver. No,
Denver's
no,
out.
Denver. Yeah, Baltimore. Wow, I'm sorry.
Okay, so moving on. Wrestling.
teams.
What's going on with wrestling?
The Rock's back.
Uh-oh.
The Rock's coming back, and he's going after the title. He's going after CM Punk, which basically one of the two guys that, well, The Rock can cut a promo like no one else. The only person that was ever close with him was Stone Cold Steve Austin, but that was a whole different era. Now CM Punk is in it, and it's weird. You watch it too. I haven't heard CM Punk really say anything back to The Rock. Like the one that he had where he was like, you know, when you fight me, it's gonna be like boxing with God. And I was like, all right, that was a good line. But The Rock just like. The Rock was The Rock. You can't do Mike. John Cena did better again with The Rock on Mike skills than CM Punk is doing.
The thing is that CM Punk is more of a serious person.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
his character's more serious.
Like he doesn't say
Cena-
jokes so much, but when he was
Cena is
babyface,
more,
he
you know.
was.
Yeah.
And I know he's not that. I know.
He,
Yeah, I know he's not that now, but he can still do that. I mean, I mean, Triple H did it. Triple H was a bad guy, was a heel, and he would make fun of people all the time.
There's people.
I mean, there's people that can do it. I understand that. Yeah.
You still don't know. Maybe they're holding off something. You know what I mean?
That's true. I mean, they do have another week or two.
Because somebody has to get the last.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the way I mean, you and I were watching it when there was The Rock and Cena. I mean, one week The Rock would do a promo. He would be better. He would beat Cena in the promo, and then next week it was Cena, and then the last one it was The Rock. Or it was actually both of them went good, but it was more The Rock the way they set it up. I don't know, but they got the Royal Rumble coming up, which is one of my favorite pay-per-views because anything can happen with that.
That's the big battle royal.
That's the one where 30 or 40 superstars, depending on what they decide.
See, I'd watch that. I'd watch that.
Dude, I'm telling you, a lot of okay, well, I'm gonna go through the cool stuff that they had. They always have acrobatic guys in it. They had one guy that did parkour. He got thrown over the top, fell onto the outside of on the apron, still in the ring, but then the guy clotheslined him off, and he jumped to the barricade, and then he climbed up on top of it, walked to the other end, jumped to the stairs, and got back in the ring. His feet didn't touch the floor, so he was good. Last year, or maybe 2 years ago, this guy Kofi Kingston, which is kind of the shirt I'm wearing right now, is also from Boston, so I'm kind of hometown type of guy. But whatever, don't do that. But anyway, there was a point where he did they make fun of me a lot, but whatever. He did a handstand, and the rule is your feet have to touch the floor. So the guy pushed his feet up, and he just kind of locked him into a handstand, and he walked over to the steps, put his feet on the steps, and then got back in.
That's pretty cool.
So, I mean, you know what I mean? You see shit like that, and it's just...
Motherfuckers do that, huh?
Exactly. I mean, to keep your balance like that, I mean, try doing a handstand for more than just 5 seconds.
Try doing a handstand, dude. I can't do a handstand.
But that's... Like I said, the Royal Rumble is one of my favorite pay-per-views because anybody, in my opinion, anybody can win.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They have a Money in the Bank, which is like a ladder match where they have a briefcase hanging.
Yeah.
And they always have the guys that actually haven't won any titles in a long time. And you get that, you're basically almost guaranteed to win. Yeah. And it's, at this point, this guy's going to be champion someday. And it's kind of cool.
Wow, okay,
so you're kind of you're seeing the guy that you've watched come up, pay his dues, as they say, and eventually he's going to get his money, what he deserves.
So the Royal Rumble's coming?
The Royal Rumble's coming.
Okay, who's heavyweight champion? CM Punk?
CM Punk is WWE champion right now.
Jesus Christ, they do that?
There's
two different. Well, one for Raw, and then SmackDown was the Big Show, and then they did something that I didn't think they were gonna do on a live SmackDown. Del Rio. Yeah, they never do that. They usually wait for the pay-per-views. It's very rare that they will make.
Before they used to do it a lot. Before. It was part of the whole promo though for a pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was a way to
the He's coming back to get his belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he comes back in the you know what I'm saying in the pay-per-view and gets his belt. But
yeah,
that's probably what might happen.
It might, he might come back and just do it. They were just trying to make the pay-per-view more, get more hype. But yeah, right now it's Alberto Del Rio, which they made him go babyface, which is kind of weird because he was a bad guy.
It's weird. It's weird when
that switch comes from someone you don't think it's gonna happen.
When you know somebody that's just bad, you know what I mean, from the beginning, because he came in as a
bad guy, rich snob. He was driving nice cars, just that motherfucker still is, but that guy that you would love to hate.
Yeah. And then to turn him
good, just at the
good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
it'd be basically everybody starting to like Brock Lesnar in UFC. Nobody liked him when he came in.
No,
then all of a sudden it's just like,
when he came in.
Dude, don't even. Yeah, he was. He was a dick.
Yeah, it was just fucking stupid. Man.
I really, I'm glad. No. You were a dick, and I hope to God you're watching.
Okay, so Royal Rumble's coming. I have a question for Jose. Now, I like basketball, but I don't know. Maybe 1 year I'll watch it, 1 year I won't. I have a question for you. I know you follow LeBron. That's your man. That's your ace Boone, man.
Yeah, man.
Who would have won first team USA? It's a question everyone was asking. The first team USA or LeBron, this past team USA. Who would have won the game? You got Jordan. You got Bird. You got Magic Johnson. Scotty was on there.
Yeah.
Karl Malone.
Yeah. Charles Barkley.
Damn,
that was the heroes of my era. So
no, I understand. And this is why I kind of hate these questions because you will never see it.
You never see it.
You never see it happening.
Except on the NBA 2K13, you can do it.
Yeah, but
I
still,
don't got that shit. I want that game.
but still, it's like, I mean, back then, and this is my argument with a lot of people. Back then, different countries didn't have enough players
Well, that's true.
as they do
That is
now.
true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
So
I mean, different game back then.
Look
too.
at it. I mean, what's
different-
Italy?
yeah, different games. I mean, well, back then, you were able to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Able to be,
They had
create
Bill
more
and Beer.
contact. You know what I'm saying? Now it's less contact. You know what I'm saying? You get sued for any little thing, which I think is bullshit.
No, you're playing the game.
But a lot of people got hurt. Like, Larry Bird used to play hurt as shit. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
now Steve Nash is one of those.
Oh, yeah.
He gets chronic back pains. You know what I'm saying? He can't sit down because
It'll tighten up.
his back will tighten up. You know what I'm saying? So he has to lay down every time he goes off. But that's my argument with people. Back then, different countries didn't have enough NBA players that were as good as the ones they have now.
Right. Well, I mean, the NBA.
And it's only gonna be.
They
Right,
recruit
yeah.
people.
Well,
from
half of our guys go over there now too. A lot of guys who come out of high school go over
they
there instead of going to
Europe
college.
too,
Really?
Yeah,
I
they
did not
Paid,
know
man.
that.
You get paid in Europe, dude.
Iverson did that. I think that was one of the last ones to
Really?
do that. Yeah, he was playing for Turkey, I believe. Turkey.
Yeah, man. You get paid, dude.
But the thing is, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, it's not the
You
same.
playing NBA and then you playing, like,
Yeah.
Rudy Poot.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like seconds. Like,
So if they were to play right now, who would win though in the game? I
If
mean,
you
like,
had to.
honestly, I would pick the 2012.
I think it's more pizzazz, more speed.
Yeah, they were. I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh no, that they were younger here." I mean, the 2012 they were younger than the. There's a few people. I think the oldest person there was Kobe Bryant. He was like 34 or something like that.
But back
You know
then
what
they
I'm
were playing in the
But
other
back
ones.
then, in the other ones, they were all like 29 plus. You got LeBron James who's 28. You got Kevin Durant who's like 23, 24.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was a lot of
So
younger
this
guys
is young
now.
talent now.
Yeah.
So it's more speed. You know what I'm saying? More stamina than they had more taller people, but
I mean, how you can't get you anything.
yeah, you can't really.
I mean,
Both of them the physical. I mean, Barkley was physical. All of them are physical.
they all were
you know what I
physical.
mean?
I mean,
Right. But I mean, you're talking about like a LeBron James dude. That he's a freak of nature. You know what I'm saying? He's physical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Physical in a different way. He's
got-
that 2013 physical where it's lean muscle, it's tiny, it's sculpted bodies compared to Barkley, who's a big boy.
Well,
Barkley was- yeah.
think about it like this then. What rules are they gonna play in?
Well, yeah, I mean, it'd be today, like today, everything's today, But I mean,
half the stuff that they would pull, they wouldn't get away with.
oh yeah, I'm not saying this is that big of a game. I'm just saying the difference in being physical from then to now is so different.
Right. But I mean, you have big boys now. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter. It's how you gonna play the game. Who can Charles Barkley, guard?
Yeah.
He can't guard Kevin Durant.
What, Dwayne Wade?
Dwayne Wade didn't play this year.
No, he didn't.
He was.
My
knee
bad. I don't know
knee
nothing.
surgery.
I don't know nothing
Knee
about
surgery.
Like I said.
That's what we asked
You
him.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. That's
Charles
a good
Barkley
point.
Was
You literally,
was a heavy dude, but I mean,
who's he gonna keep up with?
Who's he gonna keep up? Yeah. Who's he? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're always gonna put Jordan with Kobe.
Is Kobe still the man in basketball? Is he still the man or what?
No, LeBron's taking it.
LeBron took it a few years ago.
But, so Kobe's not like Kobe's carrying the Lakers, right?
Kobe does carry the lead. Well,
But Kobe has Dwight Howard now.
Yeah.
And Paul Gasol, which ain't doing shit, and that's why that team sucks right now. But he has some help. He has Dwight Howard. He has Steve Nash. You know what I mean? A veteran. But they just can't get it together. And right now they doing horrible.
How my Rockets doing?
Rockets, they're better than the Lakers.
All right.
I'll tell you that.
So okay, my other thing I'm talking about is UFC. Is it slowing down? I don't know if it's just slowing down because I haven't been watching it. I kind of got, no one's beating Silva, no one's beating anybody. I mean, it's kind of they're still using old names for big names. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's just I don't know if it's slowing down or what. Let me know how you feel. Leave a comment or something. All right. So we do a thing here called Celebrity Fights. Now what happens is I choose a celebrity. It can range anywhere from shit, Steve Urkel to Vin Diesel. You know what I mean? We try to keep it the
Try to
same
make
with
it so
people we
that,
choose,
yeah.
but eventually it's all gonna go down to the big boys. You know,
Mhm.
eventually. But and there might be some surprises. It's kind of who we think would win in the fight. And now the celebrities, we're not meaning athletes like pro athletes.
No.
You know, we're meaning like Hollywood dudes, man, that we see in movies, action stars. You know, the Stallones, like I said, Vin Diesel. So what happens is I pick a guy that Joe doesn't know. All right, and he picks the guy to fight him, and then, I might be like, damn, that dude's gonna whoop my guy or whatever. But if we can't agree, Toribio's here to say, all right, my decision is this dude. You know,
And
for
that's
whatever
it.
reason.
Yeah.
It could be because his eyes are blue, and he's like, Tribute don't like that. You know.
Yeah, I don't like guys with blue eyes.
You know, so
You're a girl. Hey.
that's a different story. But so I mean, and what we'll do is we'll have 2 fights each week, and then the winners of those 2 fights will fight. And
that'll be the
The winner of that week, and he'll move on to the tournament. And for however long we do this show, you know, we'll have
We
a
keep
guy
track.
each week. We'll keep track of writing it down. This is the first week, initial week of it. So the first guy I'm gonna choose is the original bad boy himself, Sean Penn. Sean Penn.
Oh man.
Sean.
Now Sean Penn's, you know, it's a tough dude, man. What do you
Like
think?
that was that. So just to be clear, that was the guy that was in, like, that you saying the first Bad Boy, like,
It was in the original Bad Boys.
like
when
he got
was in
locked
jail.
up and what? Yeah, all right,
He
all
sold
right.
soda cans in a pillowcase.
Yeah, all right, I got it.
Dirty, grimy, redheaded.
He was,
Someone you'd want to punch.
but he wouldn't because he was
Yeah.
he
He's a punk.
just looks nasty. All right, but yeah, so. Oh, with that, I'm gonna have to go with Michael Chiklis
Michael Chiklis, my man from the Shield.
from the Shield. He's from Mass.
Oh yeah, he is from Mass.
Yes.
He's a tough dude, man. I don't know
I mean,
if Chiklis is more tough on the Shield, because he was a badass. I mean, when, you know, he'd hit people with telephone books and shit.
God,
But
that was a great scene.
but
I just think he's.
Michael Chiklis is in Vegas now. The new show Vegas.
Yeah, it's a different character for him, but it's like a decision-making badass,
Okay.
outsmarting,
Oh
outthinking
man, the
people.
Shield. He was. Just
I mean, he would
cool.
do, but he would do the same thing. But yeah, in the Shield, he was kind of like, all right, you don't want to do what I say, all right, you know.
Yeah. Okay, Michael Chiklis is my
Jack.
man. I love him, but I'm gonna go with Sean Penn. I don't think Michael has that anger in real life. He's more of a love.
You think so?
I think so.
I think he'll go home and kiss his wife goodnight and shit. You know?
Sean
Yeah,
Penn's like, I
Sean-
mean, I know Sean Penn's doing good things down in where is he? Haiti. He's doing real good things down in Haiti right now. Awesome things for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has a whole.
Badass people do good things. I mean, I don't know why people, try to get shit confused.
No.
This is being a good Samaritan.
Yeah.
Well, he,
Kicking some ass at the same time. But
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look.
apparently, fucking Scarlett Johansson, is that who he that's who he has right now.
he has like a camp that he has there, just helping the Haitian people out. I was watching something on the Anthony Bourdain No Reservation show, and it was great, man.
Damn.
But all right, who's your pick?
Well, I mean, I am a New England guy, so
Where's Sean Penn from?
I don't fucking know.
He's from Indiana or something. The way he looks. All right, go ahead. I'm from Indiana.
So like,
I
you
don't know why.
tell me right now, if I go to Indiana, I'm like, everybody here is Sean Penn.
I don't know. It's like it looks like someone could be like grew up in Haverhill, just kind of Irish dude. You know?
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with my pick. I think Michael Chiklis has like that build to him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, maybe he can't, like, maybe he's not like badass enough. Maybe he doesn't have that anger. But I mean, at the same time, you can be angry as you want, still gonna get hit in the face and not like it.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if he
just-
has it in him. I don't know if he's a fighter in real life. Sean Penn.
Sean
was
Penn's a
mean
fighter.
motherfucker.
Yeah, Sean Penn's a fighter in real life. That's a good point about Chiklis. I mean, what you know? What I'll chalk it up to you regardless.
this is an easy one.
Yeah, I mean, I heard you already say that you wanted Sean Penn, so I knew where I was going.
I know who he's gonna
Well,
pick.
no, it's just because
because he's from Mass.
because he's from Mass.
Michael
I'm playing.
Chicken.
I'm playing. I honestly don't think, like I said,
Michael Chiklis goes home
I
and
think
kicks
Chiklis,
his-
go home because kids, wife good night and shit, kind of soft shit.
Watch The Bachelor.
Yeah, watch The Bachelor. Watch The Bachelor. Go food shopping.
Go to Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah.
Wear a scarf.
Bed Bath and Beyond. Yeah. So I'm going with Sean Penn.
Ah, man, that's fair. You know what?
That was an either or one.
But yeah, you know what? The thing is too, like, if he was gonna lose to anybody, Sean Penn. All right, that's not. I don't call bullshit on that one.
I
Okay.
mean, come on.
Who's your pick?
My pick is Walton Goggins, which I'm pretty sure I'm saying that name right, but he was also from the Shield. He
Is it
played
Goggins or Walker?
Goggins.
Shane from the Shield and
Guardians, something like that.
Yeah, he's been in quite a few movies. His dude
Justified.
Justified. He's got this, big ass forehead, hair kind of like all the way back.
He's just a funny bastard. I love him. He's
And
cool,
the thing is,
man.
the reason why I think he could actually fight is because he just looks like
he's
he's
a fighter, yeah.
been, you know what I mean? Like, he looks like someone would say something to him like, alright, well, we can step outside and handle this if you want. And not to mention, he also just looks like a guy that just, I don't think, gives a fuck.
Well, he's tall, he's big,
He
good
got a long
build
ass
to him.
reach.
Alright. Here we go. Shane from the Shield. Now, you know who Shane is, right? You know who we're talking about?
Shane from the Shield.
Walter Goggins, or whatever his name is?
Right.
Okay.
You just know the look of him and whatnot.
I'm going to go with Brad Pitt.
Motherfucker. Punk bitch.
Who wins, Brad Pitt or Shane? I say Brad Pitt. I just say Brad Pitt has it in him. It's too pretty to lose, man. It's like Muhammad Ali.
You're pretty to lose. Oh, really? Oh, please. I cannot see Brad Pitt being like Muhammad Ali.
I say he's too pretty to lose, like
Oh,
Muhammad Ali.
alright. But, I mean, honestly, I'm sorry, Walden, but I mean, I'd have to give it to you. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the movies he's played or his persona, but for some reason I think Brad Pitt can bang. So I will reluctantly give that to you. But now comes the favorite part of this.
Alright, so it's Sean Penn versus Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. And I think Brad Pitt. I think Sean Penn whoops that ass. I think he makes Brad Pitt call for his mama. Because they both have it in them, according to you.
They both have
They
it in
both
them.
have it.
And Sean Penn is a dirty motherfucker.
Yeah, but Brad Pitt's one of those people. I mean, he's one of those dudes, man.
You think you tell me he's not gonna get all upset, like, oh, he's gonna win because of how he looks?
No. What I'm saying is he's one of those dudes, man, that one of your friends you knew in high school who were like, just got the girl, just kind of cool, suave, didn't know much about him. He was cool, whatever. And he could throw down. Now, Sean Penn's probably gonna tackle the dude and it's over. I don't think Sean Penn's quitting for shit.
No, he's not.
Well, fuck, I'm gonna have to go with Sean Penn, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Who you go with?
So you said who?
I said Sean Penn, but either way, I want to hear this opinion too.
You might change my mind and his mind.
Yeah,
I would have gone with Brad Pitt.
really?
Yeah.
Because of Fight Club?
You know what? I'm okay. He's right, man. I'm
Get the
reluctant.
fuck outta here.
I'm reluctant, dude. It's Brad, dude.
Now I said I wouldn't call bullshit before. I'm calling it right
Nah,
now.
I'm just thinking about it. It's just Brad's too cool to lose, man.
It doesn't mean shit. You can still be cool and lose a
Oh, yeah,
fight.
yeah, everyone loses a fight,
You
but
lose it, but yeah, I mean,
That'd be one. You know
Brad
what?
Pitt, Brad Pitt's younger. I'm pretty sure Brad Pitt's younger.
Pretty sure they're the same age.
No, I'm pretty sure he's younger.
I mean, yeah, I just really think Brad can just bang a little
Pretty
fashion
sure
hard.
he's taller too. You know what I mean? So it's reach.
You saw him in Troy.
Yeah.
You saw him in Troy.
I saw Sean Penn in Bad Boys. I saw him in
Also, yeah, I saw-
Gangster Squad that I just saw. He whooped ass.
Okay, but who can win? I mean, look at Snatch.
Really? You gonna pull that one out?
I'm gonna pull Snatch out. You pull
Fuck.
Bad Boy. Bad Boy's a sick movie.
Bad
It's
Boys,
80s,
yeah.
man.
Like,
If you get a chance, Netflix that shit. Download it from the internet. Something. Watch Bad
yeah,
Boys, man.
that
It's
was
a crazy movie.
Oh man.
It's dirty, grimy. It's like concrete. It's New York shit, man.
Mhm.
But all right. So Brad Pitt moves on in our Ring of Champions. Who knows who he fights next week or at the end? All right. So one other thing I want to bring up real quick. My video game of the week. I kind of just, I'm not real big into video games, man, but I do play them. There's this game. It's kind of old, but it's called Payday the Heist. I just discovered it. But you basically have 4 of your friends. You go online and you rob banks, and each of you have you rob banks. That's what you do. And I played the demo of it and haven't bought it yet, but it's something I'm looking forward to. Check it out on YouTube. Check it out wherever you can. All right. So what are we looking at now? Let me go. Another thing I want to do, since we all are writers, I want to go through a book of the week that check out. Anyway, everyone, just check it out if you get a chance. You see it, download it on your Kindle or buy it at the bookstore. It's called A Criminal and an Irishman. It's a true story about Patrick Nee. He ran guns for the IRA in Ireland, and he was just a South Boston criminal. Everything from robbing banks to shipping guns off to Ireland, driving the boat himself, getting in shootouts, talking about everything. He was real close to Whitey Bulger. If you don't know, it's iconic criminal underworld guy from Boston. He's a dude with the Irish and the mafias and everything, man. He was a crazy bastard. This book gives you insight on him, some secret shit you didn't know about his sexual decisions. Leave it at that. Now, if I wasn't there, I couldn't tell you. But it's Criminal and Irishman, man. What? Yeah.
Just I don't know the way you kind of like it's just sexual decisions. I'll leave it at that. It's kind of like one of those. It's kind of one of those things where someone tells you about something, you're like, huh? Wait, no, just go back real quick. Like,
I just leave it at that because that's out of my mouth.
Yeah, I mean that's.
But yeah, it's a real good book. I'm telling you, it's a quick read, man. It's only like, let's see, like 214 pages. So check it out if you get a chance. I'm telling you, it'll bring some ideas in your head. All right. So anything else you want to talk about?
Actually, just based on what we did do earlier today with shooting our commercial and whatnot, it made me think of the show Deadliest Warrior, and I don't think it's coming back, and I was kind of upset about that because that was one of those, I mean, this is a man show, as manish and whatnot, but like that was a show where it made me think about a lot of stuff, like, oh man, who would win between, man, a samurai and a Spartan? Like, that's a great battle. Or, a Marine versus a Spetsnaz or something. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, I'm not, obviously me saying this isn't going to change it. I was just, I just wanted to vocalize how, like, that sucks that show ain't around again. You know what I mean?
I felt the same way about Human Weapon.
Human Weapon. Yeah. Well, I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
They go around into different countries and learn the martial art of that country, and then fight.
And then like they try to master at least like one part of it. There was a guy like that was trying to master like knife fighting or something like that.
Well, then it's all different. Like each week might be Muay Thai one week, and then Krav Maga the next week. Then they actually fight someone from that country.
Okay.
It's actually a really good show, but that was only like one season, man. It was like one of the best shows.
But like the ideas of that, you know what I mean? Like the whole idea and theory behind that. Not to mention, I mean, if nothing else, I was entertained by. I mean, the thought of I never watched it or tried to watch most of it. I think I caught a couple episodes maybe, but like Deadliest Warrior, I recorded that shit all the time.
Yeah.
And it kind of ruined it when they did. Oh, who's Deadliest Warrior? Vampire, zombie. Man, shut up. Really? Like that's like. I mean, I'm a geek, and like I am a geek, but like the whole thing, like with like this. Walking Dead and all the vampire shit. I was like, really? Like, that had to go into that shit? Like, that's pop culture shit coming into that stupid.
You know where I'm coming now. If you bring up zombies and shit, why they're showing so many zombies. They're predictive programming, man. I'm a conspiracy dude, man. Yeah, they're covering their heads, they're covering their faces right now because they know how I feel about this shit.
Dead in the eye.
It's predictive programming, man. All this zombie shit is coming out. All this zombie shit is coming out. It's preparing us for if something happens. Brain dead people who from a bomb or for something. From
the virus that they're
from a virus or whatever. That's what's gonna happen. And speaking of conspiracy, yes. I got one that I'm gonna be real quick with it. I'll give you more of the YouTube channels. You can watch it. They do a better job explaining it than I will. But reptilians, man. Reptilians are basically what they're saying. It's been around since ancient times, man. Since the beginning of the world. They have it on hieroglyphics. They have it on everything. They talk about this reptilian bloodline, and basically it ties into the Illuminati. The all-seeing eye on top of the pyramid. A lot of people are talking about, like in pop culture now, as it's funny as it's cool, man. That's some serious shit, man. But anyway, check out Reptilians. Check out David Icke, Alex Jones channel on YouTube. Look more into it. It's some interesting stuff, man. All right, a couple other things I want you to check out. On iTunes, there is a podcast named UYD. It's called Yeah Dude. Jonathan Larroquette and Seth. This dude Seth from Boston. They're out in L.A. and Hollywood making a show, and real good, man. It's a real good show. They talk about some good shit. They click real well together. Check it out. It's UYD. Yeah, dude, on iTunes. Cool guys, man. You can talk to them before. And Jonathan Arquette's father is from his father played on Night Court. Dan Fielding. I don't know if y'all ever watched it, but that's his son.
Talking about.
They're really good, man. Check out David Icke. Check out Alex Jones. Check out UYD. Check out WWE.
Watch the Baltimore Ravens get their asses whooped by New England.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Watch Kobe and them get beat down by Charles and them. All right. This is Manish and the rest of Riding Cartel. Check them out. Check us out, man. It's gonna be Northeast Kingdom, man. It's gonna be put it on your radar. It's gonna be great. Interesting characters. And fuck Joe. All right.
I got blue hair.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening, and
Have a good one.
maybe we'll make next one a little bit more smooth and calmer, and we'll get a little bit shorter. Thanks.
Why not?
I try to write every line with perfection. Scott, constant remember the violence that wounds you put me through. It never made the pain to you. Week one, shall continuous week one. When it hurts, it will be last time. Doubt thoughts make it harder to fly. The pornographic dream is a lie. This pretty face, this pretty face, this pretty face. Suppose I could impose the road that you set for me. I'll be trying to make me. This time I will close my eyes, bite my lip, and I'll try to